Hello, hello, and welcome to A Life More Boaty. We are here at the Southampton Boat Show, courtesy of Targa Boats UK, to have a look at this rather impressive Targa 41. So she's on out drives, and there's a reason I'm telling you that. So if we start externally, you can see swim ladder down there. These are very, very practical, very capable seagoing boats. Now, as somebody who's actually had a rope around my prop, there's nothing worse than hanging over the back of the bathing platform with a knife trying to cut that rope off. What you have here is a really, really neat little access hatch, so you can gain access straight down to your out drives if you need to. Very, very practical. You also then get a nice double gate here which takes you straight in. Fender storage, lovely big D ring that runs the whole way around that boat. And engine access down here. We'll have a look at the engines on the way out. Big engine bay, split hatches, storage under both these seats, storage under there, more storage in under all these lockers, but as you can imagine, because we're at a boat show, pretty jammed in. More storage in there. Very, very practical little side gate on both sides, so you can get in both sides. But we'll start by going up we'll go down the decks first. Lovely locker here for wet lines, wet fenders and the like. Very big wide side decks on both sides. This rail here is just on my hip height, and again extremely practical. Side access doors from both sides, a couple of steps up, and again want to highlight the practicality. Look at that scupper down there, grab handles just about everywhere you go. Beautiful reverse shear windscreen with an eyebrow protecting those wipers. Loads of sunbathing space up here as well, so there's comfort as well as practicality. Big section of glazing and escape hatches in there for the fore cabin. Carries quite a lot of that beam forward, as you can see here, a very beamy nose. Lovely practical anchor, Lumar anchor winch. Fair leads with rollers, which is always very nice. I think gas bottle lives in there, I think, and anchor winch down there, and a manual bilge pump. And then look at that for hardcore. Little fly bridge on this one as well, which I'll have a look at in a moment. Before we do that, we shall head aft, because what's quite nice about this, actually we will do the fly bridge first, is it is a 2-cabin, 2-heads layout, which gives you really good privacy. Fully moulded in steps, so very easy on a rough day to get up to this helm station. Straight up here, first thing that's greeted with, or first thing that you see, is little helm station up here. A little bit pared down from downstairs, but nevertheless very functional. Got the zip wake system, bow and stern thrusters down there, throttle controller, and a big Wessex Marine system there. And then you can see light bar at the front there, and a couple of 3-4 hatches or superstructure hatches down there. A little bit of storage in there, and then a very nice flybridge dining area. As you would expect, this seat here has the capacity to pop back, giving you the ability to have forward facing seating here, obviously the helm, and even in that back section there you can still face forward as you're going along. And because it's a practical boat, you've got effectively a watertight hatch you can do to close that off. And then this particular one is finished in the black metalwork. You'll see the one over there is finished in chrome, and the 46 next door to us is black with teak cappings. So lovely thing about these moulded stairs is you can go down them either way. So we're going to head down forwards, which isn't something you'd normally want to do. Take a turn around and go through this single sliding door into the cabin. As I mentioned to you before, it's a twin cabin, twin heads boat. So first of all, we'll go into the aft cabin down here. Straight down in here, you have a really clever sort of double berth system. So there's a double berth down there, you can see the whole window, and then there's a sort of a 1.5 berth down that side. Standing headroom in the entryway here on 1.73 m, and then in here again with full standing headroom we have a berth with a heads, wet shower. Again, still plenty of headroom in here. Little window there for ventilation. I just come back down and shut that door. Then we'll come back up here, take a turn around. There's storage, wardrobes in there, more storage in here, galley up layout on the starboard side, bit of storage in here, Pop-up TV over there, again loads more storage in there. Very, very nice dinette here with a drop-in, drop-down table. Sink in here under this rather lovely Korean worktop. Twin burner gas hob in there. Fridge underneath, and then Samsung microwave grill in there. I'll take a couple of steps back. You can then see how spacious it is in here. If we step forward, we lose the recess from the flybridge and we gain even more headroom up here. You can then see those set of 3 forward-facing hatches we have down there. Right the way forward, take a turn over to starboard and you can see Grammer suspension helm seat there, so that's a little bit of a shock mitigation, and the truly practical dash layout that you would expect from Targa. So VHF, zip wake trim tab system, bow and stern thrusters, selection of carling switches, twin Wessex Marine MFDs, throttle controller, and then a very clever little switch or knob down here. Pull that out. I can do this single-handed. It then drops that helm station down from standing helm to sitting helm, so you can sit yourself down in the seat, as I'm going to do now, feet up on the footrest, and you've got a really good position. I'm using my wrong hand, but you get the throttles, you can get the steering wheel, and you then get a really good view forwards, and also effectively you can see through those doors the bathing platform as well. But the neat thing is, if you're not helming or you're not standing, you can actually pop that up out the way and it takes that helm out the way. There's a companion seat over here, a little bit of extra storage around the place under here, and then under this hatch with these double split doors down here, you get access to the second cabin. So say twin cabin, twin heads, and there's opposite ends of the boat, so there's an extreme level of privacy. And again, lovely cabin down here, beautiful woodwork, centerline double berth with storage below it. Benefiting from, again, not big hull windows because this is very much a seagoing boat, but inboard superstructure windows there which open. Couple of deck hatches there as well. Another window over there, and again if I turn my little camera around, 1.73 m, tons of headroom. Storage all the way around down both sides. Behind us here we then have the second heads. So very nice flush loo, moulded Korean sink with a mirror, again ventilation to that little window, and then a full-size shower. Self-draining, self-contained, full height. Again, if I turn my little camera around, 1.73 m, plenty of headroom here, and in fact it's the same headroom I think throughout the entire cabin, although there is a step down here, so you do get a little bit more as you come in the doorway. Wardrobe over here for the sake of it as we're heading out, nice big wardrobe. So there you go, that is the Targa 41. What a absolutely beautiful boat. There was one last thing I wanted to show you, because I am a bit of a sucker for these sorts of things. I think it's in here, yeah, here we go. Their own cutlery set. So last thing before we finish is we're going to have a very quick peek in the engine bay. I'm just going to move that over there. So this is really clever. So that seat stays in place. Undo this little catch in here, and then I think if I've got this right, there you go, this whole section hinges itself up like that, and that gives you incredible engine access. Now you can do the same on this side. We'll have a quick drop in here, see what we can see. Bear with me while I hop in, and here you go. Straight away you can see one Volvo Penta D6 440 on stern drives, second one over there, and then we've got a very, very clever little storage bin in here. As you can see, that this mounting post is for your outboard. All the electronic distribution cabling behind us, backup battery system there, hot water tank over there, another big storage bin over there, and then service batteries in here, and fuel tank, very large fuel tank just behind us down there. So pretty impressive to say the least. Bear with me, I will just climb out and then drop this rather cleverly hinged, if I can get it down, whoa, seat and engine hatch down here, drop that back down like so, and say thank you very much to Targa, Targa UK for letting us have a look around this very, very capable, extremely capable seaboat. Do please like and subscribe, it makes a massive difference to us on the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time round. Thank you very much for watching.